Hello friends, welcome to my channel DevOps All-in-One. In today's video, we are going to see how to connect to remote Windows slave agents from Linux masternode in Jenkins. So in today's demo, our Jenkins is hosted on Linux machine. That means the masternode is on Linux slave agents. So there are two ways by which you can host your slave agents on any of the operating system. Say suppose you want to host your slave agent on Linux, then you can connect to the remote slave agent hosted on Linux using SSH. To see how to do that connection using SSH, you can check my previous video with the tutorial 4. Okay, in today's demo, we are going to see how to host slave agents on Windows and how to connect those remote Windows slave agents using masternode, which is already residing in the Linux. Okay, so to check that, we are just going to my Google Cloud platform. This is my G Cloud, and this is my Ubuntu operating system, that is Linux. And on that Linux operating system, I have hosted my Jenkins server. So to check the Jenkins dashboard, I'm just have to click on external IP, and I will give the port 8080. So this is my Jenkins, which is hosted on Linux platform. Now to do the slave agents configuration, you have to go to manage Jenkins section of dashboard. So I will show you. So this is our Jenkins dashboard. So you have to go to manage Jenkins. Then under system configuration, you have to go to manage nodes and clouds. Okay. So I'm just going to delete this agent because I have already created this. So I'm just going to delete this one so that we can start from the fresh. So by default, you will see only the master node is already available. So when you install Jenkins, you will get one executor along with your Jenkins installation, and that is nothing but your master node. So to create slave agents, you have to go to new node. Then you have to give here some name, just like I'm giving Windows slave agent. I'm giving it as a permanent agent. Then we will give the Windows slave agent as a description. Number of executor, we will make it as a 2. Then we have a remote root directory. So we will give, so this is our system, Windows system. So I'm just going to give a path for my Jenkins node. So I will create one folder here, Jenkins underscore slave node. Okay, this is my root directory for Windows slave. Now you have to give the label. So we will give not this one. We will give the name as label. Then we in the usage section, you will see use this node as much as possible, and it will saying only build the jobs with the label expression matching this node. So we are going to select the second option. We don't want every time this agent will run. We will specify in the job that whenever the label matching this will found, then only you have to run this job with this slave agent. Okay. Now in the launch method, you can see there are three options. One option is launch agent by connecting it to the master. Okay. This is nothing but you have to launch your agent via JNLP port. Okay. In the previous versions of Jenkins, you will see the launch agent via Java Web Start. So that means launch agent by connecting it to the master. Okay. Second option is launch agent via execution of command on the master. So we have to provide some commands to run that uh, agent. And third option is launch agent via SSH. So the third option will be used while connecting your slave agent, which is hosted on Linux operating system. But as we are connecting it to the Windows slave agent, so we are selecting the first option. Then we don't have to do any kind of operation over here, and we will see, just click on save. Now you can see there is a cross sign. That means this Windows slave agent is not yet connected. Okay, so just click on this agent and you will see there are three options by which you can connect. The first option is launch agent via browser. Second option is this is the command that you need to trigger. So better we will go with the command. Okay, so this is the agent.jar that we need to place inside the remote root directory of the Windows. So just right click and copy the link address. Okay, then you just have to browser and click on Control V. So you will get that agent.jar file path. So just click on keep, and once it is downloaded, copy this jar into our remote root directory. Remember, we have created a remote root directory in the Jenkins slave node, so you have to paste it. As in the command, you can see there is an agent.jar. So just remove some other fields here and keep it as a agent.jar. Okay. Now in this remote root directory, you have to click on command, that is cmd. Then a command prompt will open, and in this command prompt, you have to go here in your Windows slave agent and copy the whole command. So when this command is given, you can see this IP address is a random one. This is not the IP address of our Jenkins URL. Okay, so we'll just copy for now, and in the IP address section, we will go here and we will see that my Jenkins is installed in this port. So just copy this port and paste it here. Okay, so this is your Jenkins IP address and then port number 8080. So, and at the last you can see this is the repository, remote root directory of our Windows. So you just have to put enter. And now it will do some operation to connect your Windows slave agent using JNLP port. Wait for some time. Yeah, so it is trying protocol JNLP4 connect. Now remote identity has been confirmed and it is saying it is connected. Okay, so once you refresh this page and click on nodes, it will take some time to reach to this Jenkins. Yes, now you can see this Windows slave agent is connected, and you can see along with the master node, you can see Windows slave agent. So Windows slave agent is also having two executor because we have explicitly specified the two executors. So this way you can configure your slave agent on Windows from Linux machine. So let's have one demo to utilize this. So we will create a new atom. I can say master delegated job, or you can say slave job, slave agent job. Click on freestyle project, click OK. In this configuration section, you will see the last option, that is restrict where this project can be run. That means we are explicitly telling this job to run on which slave agent. Okay, so if you click on Windows slave agent, then automatically the label will come for that agent. Okay, you just have to select that Windows slave agent. Now come to the build section, and this Jenkins is running on Linux, but our slave agent is residing on Windows, so it will only accept your Windows commands. So let's type here echo my first job on slave agent. Running by slave agent. Okay, now we have to apply. Click on save and just click on build now. On this bar, just click here. So first it will identify the jar Java which is required for your project. Okay, so once it identified, because we didn't mention any JDK path to that slave agent. Okay, so it will by default check for the JDK and it will download. So on your slave agent, the operating system where your slave is hosted, you don't have to manually install your softwares and tools. You just use plugins to install those softwares. Okay, okay, so I was getting an error over here which is related with the by default installation of JDK by Jenkins slave agent. Okay, so if you are facing some kind of issue, then what we have to do, you just have to go to Jenkins. We will go to our node, slave node, manage nodes and cloud in Windows slave agent. Go here in the configure section, and here at the bottom you will see the tool location. So just click the checkbox on the tool location, then here it will ask you to provide a tool location. So here I explicitly add the JDK location of my Windows machine, and now when I click on save, then this is the job which is tied with this Windows slave agent. So I'm just clicking on this and I will build now. So on the 4th, okay, so I'm getting success. So you have to provide a proper installed version of JDK. So that was it. So you can see building remotely on Windows Slave Agent. So our Jenkins is currently residing in Linux. So on Linux machine, we are running the Jenkins, and this Jenkins master node is connected to the slave node, which is hosting at Windows machine. So this way you can connect your slave agent which is on Windows machine. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like this video, then please hit the like button. And if you want to check all my videos, so you just have to go to YouTube and just click on DevOps all in one. So the first channel that you will see, that is the channel where you will see all the Jenkins related tutorials. So please support me by subscribing to this channel so that you will get all the uh, video updates. And if you want to check how to connect the slave using SSH, then this is the tutorial number 4, how to configure master slave. Here I have already shared my experience and the demo to connect to the SSH. Thank you so much.